Well, hello there, my darlings, and welcome back to another tiny episode of Love Warframes. And today, as you can see on the screen, we are taking on the Legendary Mastery Rank 3 test. And I'm just going to take you briefly through what I used, what I modded as. It is a melee weapon only test, so I'm going to tell you what I used. In the meantime, if you're enjoying any of my videos or my dulcet tones, please consider dropping a like, a sub and or a comment. I find that if I'm asking at the beginning of the videos, you guys are actually doing it. I never thought to do that. And I'm a big old dum-dum. Anyway, shall we get into it? Firstly, I just want to say that I have not been grinding Affinity purposefully. I have been finding stuff that I hadn't actually ranked up in the game and sort of mopping those up. But it was our beloved new Sevagoth Prime that tipped me over the Affinity threshold up to the heady heights of the Legendary 3 rank up. So I will forever have a soft spot in my heart for this Warframe now. And doesn't he look fancy dancy? Go and check out the Sevagoth Prime video if you want to know how to farm him, how to get him. And I will be around in the game to help you and on my Discord if you so wish. Now let's get into my mods. And as I mentioned, I'm using Lavos because I just know that he's tanky and he's done me very, very proud in the last 2 legendary tests. And at this point, this is how I used him to do the practice, because I was just like, well, we'll just take him. I did former him once to get that Prime Shorefooted in, I believe, before I took the actual test, and I used a completely different mod config when I did the test, which I'll show you. But I'm not actually 100% certain that the mods mean anything, because you can't actually use your abilities. You can't pop out as your operator. The only thing I was able to do was drop a health booster from my gear wheel. I didn't try anything else because obviously there's no ammo needed because this is a melee test. And let's have a look at the melee, shall we? On the very first go, I just used my normal everyday Zor melee, but it didn't do me proud in the last round. There are 3 rounds to get through. So I decided to switch to the glaive because I know it's got a lot of potential, and I, again, had to former it up to get some stuff in. So I used this one in the practice, but then I will show you the one that I actually used in the test in the footage that I captured when I actually get into it. And I mean, I passed it in the practice as well. So although these mods aren't fully fused, it still worked absolutely fine. And again, I'm not actually 100% certain that the mods matter that much in your Warframe, but I modded as if they did, just in case. So this is my final build. This is another build I was working on after I discovered Ninjase on Ninjase on Overframe. I like his builds. This is inspired by one of his. It's not identical, not at all, but you know, it did me proud. So this was the final configuration I used for the test. And I am not a melee lover at all, so I always struggle with these. I don't know all the combos, so all I did was just like flung it at the enemies and detonated it. And it seemed to work fine. I did test it in the Simulacrum 2 on the highest level I could. These enemies are level 80 to 85. They are Grineer. And you have 3 rounds to get through with kind of more enemies per round. And I don't know if they get tougher per round, but you definitely have melee enemies to start with, and then you get bombarded at the end, which is why I kind of wanted a tankier Warframe and also Prime Shorefooted. So let's get into it.
All targets using your
And there you go, my darlings. We are now a Mastery Rank Legendary 3 LR3. I'm very proud of that too. We should be. I'm saying we. It's me. It's all me. And our rewards are a daily standing limit, daily focus limit, and void tray storage limit increase. And we have a legendary core given to us that basically helps us fuse up one mod of our choice without any cost. And there you go. That's all you get for being a legendary 3. And obviously bragging rights. And also everybody thinks that you're an expert. I get people asking me questions in mission now, and I'm like, I know some of the answers, but again, I'm no expert on the mod configurations, but I am working on it. I'm trying, I'm learning, my darlings. In the meantime, if you would like some help from a legendary 3 or any of our Discordians, please head to the Discord link in my channel and come and say hi, or find me in game, same name, and friend me up, or come and join the clan. We've got a clan called the Crystal Vipers. More than welcome, plenty of spaces. And let's join in the grind. You know, I'm always on the grind for good stuff, and I'm happy to share it with you. So in the meantime, my darlings, thank you so much for joining, and I really do hope to see you again in the next one, no matter what that may be. But in the meantime, you take care now, and goodbye.